Chang'an is a nearly 3-hour Chinese animated history film. Now, you'd think something like that's very niche, but I actually have seen some work from this studio, Light Chaser Animation, and they worked with Alibaba Pictures and a couple others to create this movie. I also enjoyed White Snake, Green Snake, and I haven't seen Neja Reborn, but I want to. Some of which are on Netflix. They've taken off some of them. But the reason why I want to watch it because Light Chaser does really interesting animated films. I really liked White Snake and Green Snake. They have a lot of cool camera work following. Those are usually more fantastical, about deities and demons and gods. This one is different because it's all just humans. So it's a lot different in terms of tone. But this one is about Gao Shi. He is an aging governor who's facing down an enemy army. However, he is interrupted by an Imperial Investigator who demands that he tell the story of how he met Li Bai, a fellow poet. And basically most of the movie's in flashback. As a young man in his 20s, Gao Shi basically has to go on this journey to make a name for himself. The main core theme of this movie is ambition. So they meet in the cornfield and they become fast friends and go on their separate ways, and every couple years they sort of meet up again, and they have different sort of adventures and misadventures, and sort of things happen to them. And it's a really ambitious movie because it's trying to compress like decades of a friendship into only 3 hours. And there's one really over-the-top animated dream sequence that's really cool. It happens near the end. But it's a story within a story. And I really liked how, even though some of the models of the actors had short, stubby legs, to just as a stylistic choice, I still felt for these characters. You know, they're just animated people, but they feel like real characters. You know, Li Bai is very exuberant, naive, really fanciful, and meanwhile Gao Shi is very stern and sort of introverted. So it's really, they work off each other really well. There's a lot of other characters. There's a couple of action sequences, but only like 2 or 3. There's only this isn't an historical action epic. It's more of a character-driven story about brotherhood, loyalty, ambition, and I really got absorbed into it, even though, you know, I'm not Chinese. I don't know anything about these mythic figures, but really good job to make it accessible in that regard. And I definitely enjoyed it, and wish to see more from this studio. So I give Chang'an a 7 out of 10.